Waving at the camera.
Hey, guys.
Waving at the camera. We definitely have pointed at us.
Hang on, 5 more minutes until we fade in.
You guys are seeing the camera feed, right?
Hi, guys. Whoa, oh my god. Who wrote that? Oh my god, someone hacked us.
Oh no! Oh well, there's nothing we can do about that now, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
We didn't feel like setting up cameras.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
You know me.
Well, it's a lot of work, and we started kind of late tonight.
Yeah, you know me. I always have to gussy up to get on the camera. I just didn't feel like it today.
Yeah.
Ran out of his
Anyways,
favorite foundation.
Yeah, we're here now, and there's gonna be a lot of text.
That's fair. Someone painting. I can remember the button to talk. There we go.
Hello, this is Dustbound Village. Indeed, well, looking for the clearing of the binding? Further east.
I'm guessing right is east.
So do you remember what happened last week, Robbie, to get us here?
Palisade got taken by the dust? No. One of the dust creatures talked to us?
Kinda. So Palisade made like a fruit,
Right?
and then the dust creature ate the fruit, and now we're in the dust creature.
Okay.
We are a dust
Yeah,
creature?
We talked to the dust creature. Because, like, that dust creature kept on talking about how, like, they are problematic to the dust. And so it's kind of like, it felt like it was kind of setting up of, like, maybe they're not really the bad guy.
Yeah. Also, we can talk now.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're like, well, you're going to react? So, like, the screen went dark for whatever reason. Why don't you just talk to us? Like, oh, I can talk. West housing. North wrestling ring. South Sarasilla train.
Probably.
Sicilitrine.
East clearing the Binding Farm. Binding of Isaac Farm.
It's true. That's why I like this game. It's actually Binding of Isaac.
Oh no.
I knew it.
You just kidding.
It just
It's
turns
like
into Binding of
4-1,
Isaac for the
yeah.
rest of the stream.
What was that one game that turned out to be like a different game?
So many.
Yeah, there's a lot.
So
Like
many.
a frog or something, like Crazy Frog?
Oh, Frog Fractions.
Frog Fractions, yeah.
Frog
Is this
Fractions.
Frog Fractions 3?
Yeah, you got it.
Well, I've been meaning to get rid of the shield ever since somebody said, what are you hiding from? They're right. What they're hiding from, anyways. Maybe
Almost.
I'll leave it on today. Though.
Maybe I'll leave it on today, though. Sam in chat, what's up?
Hey, Sam.
Look
Hey,
at that,
Sam.
Sam.
We're waving.
We're waving. I assure you, we all have pants on, probably.
I don't.
At
No,
least,
me
got
either,
at least
actually.
33% of us have pants on.
That is statistically true.
What a wonderful moist environment, Ribbit Bits. I am a frog, Ribbit Bits. Did you know industrial pollution can leak into the soil and cause health problems amongst residents? Thankfully, there are no industries nearby.
Ribbit.
I feel like I should be falling down at this point right here.
This world looks like an NES game that didn't load correctly.
Yeah, this looks like you like walked off into the glitched area.
You accidentally left the... you didn't fully put it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was it? The cartridge tilt?
Yeah.
What is this?
As Nova approaches the clearing, she sees a gathering of the Dustbound standing around a strange lump wrapped in cloth. With a start, she realizes this was once one of them. The body of a Dustbound, unmoving and silent, dead. Suddenly, they began to wave their arms in a strange sort of dance. Get it.
Now it feels like Chrono Trigger.
Wugga lugga, wugga wugga, wugga 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 lugga, wugga lugga lugga.
Nova looks around. A tall Dustbound with elegant, sharp features steps forward. She begins to speak in a strangely rhythmic voice. When she says the words,
You go ahead.
all the Dustbounds say the same in unison.
You go on ahead.
You go on ahead. Unison.
Oh.
Okay.
No,
One-
we did it. That's perfect. Unison. Tall and elegant woman.
You go on ahead.
You go on ahead. The emptiness of the cardinal redirection, the slightness of your hand as it gently droops. A magic trick born out of a simple act of fading light, of shadows and a planet turning, a universe folding in upon itself as I entered your room and you lay beneath a thin blanket.
You go on ahead.
You go on ahead.
How richly you played upon the oils and spices, the petals and the pipes. I would resurface into cordiality for you. I would dance upon the seams of scent and catalog your fingers. Coronate me. Cardamom and pepper pods, all the wafting whimpers of your wings.
You go on ahead.
You go on ahead.
Elemental traces, copy-pasted, crucializing carbon dates and grocery lists and all the times that you stayed late. I pat my hand. Where you left me is a bell of soft and porous foam. A row of gills you left for me to breathe. Oars twinkle down like salt and rain, and we thank you for your courage as...
You go on ahead.
You go on ahead. That just felt like bad slam poetry.
This is prayer.
Same thing.
Sure.
Also, Sam says it's very late. It is very late.
It
is.
We started very late. We're getting good at that, and I don't like it.
I mean, it happened because we kind of started late too, so that, you know.
Doesn't help.
Yeah, it doesn't help.
Doesn't help.
It happens, though.
Matrix Rooter was a Michaelologist. That means he studied Michaels.
You gotta make sure you know what those Michaels are up to.
Okay, you can't talk to them.
Hello, Nova. My name is Eligi Beatty. How strange it is to have the center's own nano cleaner here among the dustbound.
Oh, I don't want to say something stupid in front of her.
Don't be afraid. I get the sense that you didn't come here in an official capacity, did you? There's no reason that we shouldn't get along.
Thank you?
Well, aren't you just the cutest little thing? Nova, please join my farming team. I want you to work with me. What do you say?
Okay.
Splendidly umptious.
Here's a list of tasks.
What did you make of the unearthing, Nova?
I don't understand. This is my fault? Perhaps if I had worked faster, I could have been able to clean this area by now. Beatrix would not have died.
Oh, right.
Don't blame yourself, Nova. It's nobody's fault.
Maybe yours.
That Beatrix died. He lived a good life. Nova, one day, all of us here will return to the dust.
But you shouldn't. Everyone has a purpose. That's why they're made by the center. No one should just disappear. Where would their purpose go?
Purpose is an idea. It is a tool for people, Nova. We are not the tools of purpose.
Ruff!
Hello, I'm Michael Mushroom. My friends all call me Mushy Mike. I work very closely with Beatrix Rooter. Truly, a kind soul with a mind like a Venus flytrap.
It's made of pancakes.
It's made of nature's pancakes.
I don't like the idea of mushrooms being nature's pancakes.
I spent enough time here. I just need to find a way to the fruit palace. To the fruit palace I showed me. These dustbound. I'm not sure what to make of them.
Normal music.
Since I went and talked to them already.
I need to get out of here. Immediately goes back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just trying to make sure that... just trying to make sure there's nothing else I can say to them. Drem, I came here in search of a friend. How can I explore beyond the village?
I heard rumors of a strange object falling from the sky in the nearby woods. There's a train station southwest of here. Maybe you could hitch a ride, if you ask real nice.
Okay. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's everything then.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Unless you want to dig up the grave.
Can you?
No.
Okay. I was gonna do it!
What the hell, Rafi? These people invite you to their town and you dig up their dead?
Yes.
Well, as long as you agree.
Sounds like a cleaner to me.
Yeah?
That's true.
The one thing I know about maids.
They dig up bones?
Yep. It's their thing. So...
That's definitely not a walkway. That's definitely a wall. But that's a walkway, what the fuck?
There's a hole there.
That's fair. To be fair, okay,
No,
to
I
be
don't
fair, if
blame
I
you,
go
I
back
don't
over
blame
that way,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't blame you. I think I like went almost the entire part of this not realizing I could go on to the like walk part.
Probably for similar reasons that I just had. That is a weird train.
What do trains look like for you?
Not like that.
Choo choo. Need to get around. The Cecil train lives off of the delicious dust sludge on the ground. In return, it transports people out of the village. Just pull the
Uvula.
Uvula. Like a uvula.
Like a uvula. Okay.
Pull its dongle, Robbie.
Okay, I pulled the dangle dongle. Or I'll walk more this way. Nope.
Now, clearly that's a wall, Robbie. Come on.
Yeah, as you can tell from the broken NES graphics.
Considering it's a uvula, I kind of like next time I pull it, I kind of want to go. What? This is a hand fruit haven for Precious Nova. May you be safe here until the path forward is made clear. So is this like a safe area, or is this a false safe area?
I feel like it's all a dungeon, man.
Fair.
The cavernous room is beautiful but deathly still. The soft creak of the doors disrupts the quiet. There's no one here. Of course there's no one here. Nova could not have expected Palisade to be standing here waiting with open arms, could she? The plan must be unfolded, the gears must turn. When the abstract pieces finally fall into place, the image will be revealed.
Reveal to me the Mahjong image. Those look like Mahjong tiles.
I mean, a little bit.
There is an altar at the center of the room. It is a clue, perhaps a portal through which Palisade may be summoned. Its structure is, of course, a key to its use, a natural trait of intelligent design.
Right. I, the dice. Right? I, the dice?
I don't know what that
Sure.
says to me. Right one, sorry, right one.
Oh, right one, the dice. Sure. One must take note of our color and letter on which the dice land. Life is never truly random. It only might appear that way in the limitations of one's mind. So right two. The bridge, it is a walkway made of unstable materials. The edges of the bridge must never be touched, as indicated by their bright yellow coloration. It's a slide! Right three. The gift. One is to pour out an offering and watch it fall away. To be truly free, one must let go of the things that provide false comfort, false safety. The center will unfold, and that is enough.
It all becomes clear to Nova. She need only carry out the rites faithfully for Palisade to surely return. But before she can begin, Nova nearly collapses onto the ground. As though she's broken somehow, she can feel the Glanalock sea coughing and sputtering. She remembers the bed that she woke up earlier that day with a strange sense of longing, as though merely existing across time has become a sickness to her. Could unconsciousness be its remedy? She heads home. She will perform the rites soon, just after
some sleep.
Nova awakens. She no longer feels the same strange heaviness in her limbs, but now her stomach is in piercing pain. Perhaps the dustbound do mean her harm. Perhaps they poisoned her. She must find Drem Kanako.
Oh, okay. Oh no!
So
Gotta
she's
hurry.
Yeah, she's real hungry.
Well, if it ain't the little casserole herself. About time you woke up.
What happened to me? I'm dying.
I don't know, Slippy. What do you feel?
What do I feel? I don't know what you mean. And why do you keep doing that?
Doing what?
Calling me those nonsense words.
Nonsense words? You mean like casserole and split pea? Those aren't nonsense words. They're delectable food items.
Food items?
Oh, okay. I think I get it now. You don't know about eating, do you? Well, remember yesterday how we learned about talking? Well, eating food, it's kind of like reverse talking. Instead of thoughts coming out of your mouth, you have food going into your mouth.
Simple, Drya.
Yeah, come on, Drya.
Huh?
Ow. You're lucky I'm here to explain this, so... Clearly, I bet you need to eat, since apparently you've never done it. Here, try this. It's cream of mushroom soup. Did you know that it's great for baking?
It is great for baking.
That's what they say.
Takes a bite. I think it's helping.
You're out of range of the center's influence, so I guess you need to sleep and eat now like the rest of us. Hey, that's enough now. Go get your own soup. If you like it so much, you should say, and rub your stomach with your hand in a circle. A circle.
Oh. Wicka.
Yeah. Good one. How else do you make that
I
laugh?
don't know. I think you did it great.
After pondering this food, Nova makes her way to a field to speak with Eligi Beatty.
Can I start calling you guys food names?
Can you stop?
Start
Depends on the food.
calling you crunchy tofu.
Okay, I'm fine with that. What's Robbie?
Cum bucket. You can eat it.
I
don't
could. You probably shouldn't.
I don't think you can eat a bucket.
Well, you don't eat the whole bucket.
Well,
Once.
that's not
It's like
food.
a Wonka bucket.
A Wonka bucket?
Yeah. Everything in Wonka World is edible.
I don't think that's true.
It is. There's a whole scene about it.
Is this cane edible?
Yes.
Is this boat edible?
Yes.
Is
That's
the
the whole
air
point.
edible?
Yes. That's how air is.
I don't think air's edible.
I think you always eat air.
No, you always get rid of it.
No.
No, you eat air, you get rid of carbon dioxide.
That's also the air.
That's not
No.
air.
Yeah, that's in air.
You're in air.
Right now, yeah.
Anyway, Robbie's a cum bucket. An unnecessary insult.
That was a lot
I
of setup to
guess.
just insult Robbie.
Yeah,
But I think
it
you could have
was.
just started with,
I mean, it's not the
honestly.
first time you had a long intro to insult me on something.
I still love when Ryan gives like a 20-minute intro to like a joke. That is like he could have just said the joke.
Yeah, it's great. It's world building.
I actually had a bad habit of doing that whenever I was younger. I'd tell like a super long joke with like a punchline that just wasn't worth it.
It's just like, okay, so there's this animal called the chicken, and it's on the side of a highway. Well, not really a highway, but
It's more like an intersection area.
yeah, like cars are going front and back. There's like Volvos. That's the only cars really. It's kind of weird.
Some
actually, if you
Volvos, a
think
couple
about it.
Volkswagens.
There is a taxi drop-off area. Actually, I don't think it's a highway or a road. I think it might be an airport.
Okay, so there's this chicken at an airport. No, that doesn't sound right.
Hi, my name is Nova. You told me yesterday about farming? Let's try it with a British
Silly
accent.
girl, I haven't forgotten you.
I shouldn't, spend too much time here. I should be doing the rites so that my guardian palicide will return, but if I'm going to be sleeping here and eating your food, I should be contributing.
I have never heard it pronounced that way.
What, contributing?
Contributing.
Contributing.
I mean, that's not a wrong way to say it. I've just
No,
never,
it is.
I've just never heard it said that way.
Whatever, I'm gonna eat my potatoes and caramels.
Hey, you're our guest, okay? No pressure. But I'm glad you're here. Please let me introduce you to the fine art of agriculture. Plants provide us with food and help to filter the air so that we can breathe. When we farm, we provide the plants with water and energy and room so they'll grow to be big and strong. We must also protect the plants against their rivals, the Weederons.
Just like real life.
That's where you come in. Please make sure to clear each field of Weederons. It's like a novel that has to come up with a name for everything. I feel like you do that every time we play again. The first
Robbie
thing you
has
do
to
is
remember, okay?
suck
It's
in
fine.
the enemy that kills you.
Let's say 70 million times.
No rule against it.
That is true, there is no rule against it.
If Fuck him up, Robbie. Kill the Weederons.
Yeah.
Woo, murder.
Don't care if they have their card.
Does Robbie remember the puzzle?
Bet he does now.
I mean, I do. I'm just trying to also dodge boomerangs.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, boomerang.
Me and my friends get no respect.
No respect. No respect at all.
Do you guys remember the boomerang commercial bumper?
That's why I just sang it.
Yeah, but the Magilla one? The
Magilla Gorilla. Got a Magilla Gorilla for sale.
Magilla Gorilla for sale. Yeah. Magilla Gorilla for sale. Got him.
I remember the chorus. I could not sing you the bars in it.
I don't remember those at all. Well, let's Google.
It's like Mr. Magoo is always sad because he's got a Magilla Gorilla. And then
I'm gonna look up the lyrics. I'm gonna rap it to you guys live.
Oh,
All right.
after you read this.
Good job, Nova. How about we rustle up some smoothies after all the hard work?
Wow, she's so nice to me. I have to go. See you later. Gotta go find Palisade.
I can't handle people being nice to me.
We got a gorilla for sale, Magilla Gorilla for sale. Come on. We got a gorilla for sale, Magilla Gorilla for sale. Come on. Won't you buy him? Take him. Try him. We got a gorilla for sale, Magilla Gorilla for sale. We got a gorilla for sale, Magilla Gorilla for sale. We've got
How about the rest of the map?
Magilla Gorilla for sale.
Oh no, right here.
Don't you want a little gorilla you can call your own? A gorilla who will be with you when you're all alone. We've got a gorilla for sale. We got a gorilla for sale. For sale. We've got a gorilla for sale. We can get a gorilla for sale. For sale. It's just that for like all of it. There's like a couple of bars that are different, but
So mostly just we got a gorilla for sale, Magilla Gorilla for sale.
Here's the trick. That's most of the Cartoon Network like groovies, but like they're really catchy.
yeah.
The one that makes me laugh is that there was one for Dexter's Laboratory, which was a Will Ferrell song.
What?
Which is like, I got a secret formula.
I
That one's
do
about
remember that one.
yeah. That's about weed,
Nice.
like making and selling weed.
Nice.
So very, very,
Very kid friendly.
Super kid-friendly, yeah.
super kid friendly, super kid friendly.
I see in your future gray color, dustiness. What? You already knew that? It's okay. People find my services therapeutic, even if I'm wrong now and then, or always.
Would you go to a therapist who just started off like that?
Counts in their rates, I guess.
Yeah. How cheap are they?
$20.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. 100%. Just let me yell a bunch of shit and you just be awful.
You could just go to your mother if you want that.
Oh, you're right. I have to pay $40 though.
Maybe.
By the way, Sam says LSD land.
Kinda. It's very different, intentionally, obviously.
Yeah.
I would hope. It would be bad if they're like, yeah, we tried to make it the same as other things. We couldn't figure it out.
That'd be me.
I mean, no, this just makes me think of another game called
Just keep going
LSD
left,
Simulator.
You just gotta go more left than you were going.
All the
Yeah.
left.
Well, I was going further left, and then I realized, like, oh, well, I guess, like, I've been here before. And then I was going to go back to the place I was before, but...
Never
down.
not left.
Just down there.
That's up. Okay.
Nope, going up.
You can. I'm not gonna stop you. There's stuff around.
More glitchy.
Is it a glitch? Or are we the glitch, man?
Whoa.
Son of a glitch.
Like, are we in the Matrix? Or is
the
like
Matrix
the
in
Matrix
us?
in us?
Whoa.
Soil's moist. Soil's sweet. Dirt is a treat that I love to eat.
Probably better than the voice I was going to give him.
You can give it to this one.
Here's a fun snack idea for the kids. Try pressing some dark soil into the shape of chocolate cookies. Next, find a patch of white fungus for the cream or cream filling. Get it? You can pretend to be eating a chocolate sandwich cookie. Ha! Ew, gross. but it will still taste delicious.
I got this one. We traveled so long searching for the finest turds. Truly it is here. What depth of flavor has the dustbound dust? A subtle citrus tang of offsetting its rich umami flavor.
I don't actually like the taste of dirt. That's okay though. There are many different foods to eat, and my friends love me just the same.
That worked out way better than it should have.
Why do the mushroom people look like dogs?
Because why not?
You're right.
Why does anything look like anything?
You know, you're correct.
Oh, hey. It's the girl who fell on the hornet's nest. That was funny. I mean, sad.
That's, sometimes that's how it be.
Hey, hornet nest girl. I want to talk to you. I heard a rumor that you came here from the 3D world. What does that even mean? Are people there too? With thoughts and lives and feelings? Existence is weird. So this is turning into like one of those like a two-dimensional person wouldn't be able to understand a three-dimensional person.
Yeah,
thing.
probably vice versa too.
Oh, hey, it's a girl. Oh, yeah, I regret that.
Yeah, you got this one. Ruff! I am a single mushroom, but I am connected to an enormous fungal network that extends its filaments far beyond the outskirts of Dustbound Village. To whom do I belong? Ruff ruff!
Alright, Dry, that means every single mushroom we find, you have to give it the same exact.
Okay, I
Let's
can
give
do
it almost that raggy thing. This one's E.
Have you ever tried dust juice? I believe I have perfected the recipe for this refreshing beverage. First, take a glass of water and set it on your bedside table. Make sure it is uncovered. Next, wait a couple days. Finally, wake up in the middle of the night and take a big swig. Dust juice.
I hate dust juice. I hate it too, because like you do wake up in the middle of the night a few days later and you drink it and you chug it, and you like feel better for a second, and then the taste it, you're like, oh, that tastes like shit. Fuck.
I don't know, because I don't keep water in my room.
You just go all the way up to the kitchen for water?
If I'm thirsty in the middle of the night, I just go back to sleep.
Oh, you just deal with it.
I just deal with it.
Guess I'll just die.
I don't know, like, I wake up enough in the middle of the night, I'm not gonna go upstairs. The most is sometimes I'll take a piss.
Like,
That's a hard sometimes.
and that's, you still don't get out of bed.
No, luckily the bathroom is 2 feet from my bed.
Like, the thing with drinking water, though, in the middle of the night when you're super tired, is sometimes you just spill a bunch of water, and then you're so tired you just lay in water.
See, again, just don't drink the water.
But I'm thirsty.
Deal with it.
My throat's a little dry.
Drink the water before you go to bed.
My throat's
He is
a little
parched.
I'm a little dry though. Want to not be as dry.
Sleep in a bath.
That's too wet.
Sleep in half a bath.
Perfect.
might have
amount
something
of
there.
wet. I will need a pillow to not drown.
Also, who wants to be person?
Ever think about people who just get pushed around all day? At first I go, stand up for yourself. But then I think about the situation more clearly. I get sad. The causes go deep.
Better than me. I was gonna give him a Forrest Gump kind of voice.
Sam just like, there's just a human guy. Yeah.
Yeah, just a random human guy in the Dustbound Village.
What's wrong with that? They're inclusive. They'll let anyone live here.
Yeah. It just kind of reminds me because like there's also like the little mushroom guys that are going on about like how great soil is, and the one guy's like, yeah, I don't like soil.
Yeah.
It kind of reminded me of Undertale with the hi, I'm Timmy, and then
Yeah.
hi, I'm Bob.
Hi, I'm Bob. It's a very fun joke. No matter, that's a joke I never get tired of. Quite frankly. Well, okay, if it was like all the characters did that in every town you went to, I would obviously. But like, no matter what game I play, if it has it once, it always is funny to me because it will always catch you off guard. Ultimately, you never expect it.
Yeah.
Anyways, go ahead and touch the dongle.
Yeah, touch the UV
Pull it.
again.
Pull its dongle.
Pull it.
Pitter patter, pitter patter.
Let's get at her.
All right, Robbie, can you do your rights?
Probably not. Palicide, I've taken care of my bodily needs. Now I will perform the rites which you have laid out for me. Ugh, I gotta use the bathroom.
I mean, Nova probably would. This is the first time she's had to eat.
Eating is so fun. Life would be so boring if we didn't eat.
Ah, interesting.
See red.
But I don't see red. Actually, I do. The carpet's red.
Yeah, I hope you're seeing red. Otherwise, you're colorblind.
Ah, here we have blue and sea. Blue is the color of water. And Palicide's dress. Center sanctuary lies beneath the water. In CCC, it was there that I met Palicide for the R of the blue dress.
Isn't that what you code in E?
CCC. No, close.
Though today I am confused. The blue sea reminds me of where this all began. Palicide serves as center, so the center will protect Palicide. Interesting.
Oh, wobbly.
Nope, can't touch the edges. I must cross properly. I didn't touch the edges.
You did just
Kinda
touch the edges.
the edge a little bit, yeah.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, you're pretty bad.
Foolish Nova, you must avoid the edges.
To make you feel better, Robbie, this part also gave me a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
It's
I
hard
can
to
tell.
tell because you can't really gauge distance.
Nova, you dumb bitch!
That's what she's saying.
You were left alone for a reason. Learn to rely on yourself.
She literally just said, "No, you dumb bitch."
Damn it. Pitiful. You're unprepared for Palisade's return.
What if you use the D-pad, Robbie?
That was actually worse. That's so I'm trying the joystick now. Ah, incorrect. What a disappointment you are.
That was really hard on
No, it was just
herself.
me in the morning.
No, you can't touch the edges. I must cross properly. I almost made it that time.
You can do it,
Whoa,
Robbie.
whoa, whoa.
You
Got
did
it.
Yeah, you got the
Got a
ramen.
pizza. Oh wait, no, that's the cream of mushroom soup. I just
Oh,
realized.
right.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Come on, slide down. Oh no, got it. Today I learned how to eat. The soup felt warm and tingly as it went down my throat. As I pour out this bowl, I remember that such pleasures are fleeting. Soon I will reconnect with Palicide and with the center. And there will no longer be any need for wasteful activities like eating and sleeping. Soon, everything will be in its proper place once again. Soon.
Bye, soup. Days pass. Nova continues in her routine, helping LGBT with the farming during the day and fulfilling the Palicide rituals in the evening. It is strange to have a space to call her own. It's strange to have a set of familiar faces greeting her day after day. None of it matters, of course. Palicide will be returning any day now, but before she does, Shaman Kanako approaches Nova with a proposal.
Why don't you stay?
Howdy, clam chowdy! Just out of nowhere, new voice.
You aren't usually awake this early.
Roasted! Here's the deal, LG. Says you have been a valiant warrior, defending the crops from weeds and yada yada.
LG, did I say that? LG, whatever you want to say. Said that about me? What did she say exactly?
How, Nova? What if you take all that skill, grit, and determination and channel it into
Undertale.
something truly extraordinary? Undertale. Did you know that it's called Undertale because we're under the dust?
Fair? What?
That's right, Nova. I'm talking about the Dustbound Beatdown.
What?
Every week, a vicious battle to see who will be crowned victor. The roar of the crowds, the glory of the fight, brother.
Amen, brother. You want to beat me up?
Yes.
Not exactly, little fish candy. It's a collaboration. See, we won't truly be hurting each other. Together, we'll create a marvelous spectacle.
But, Drem, isn't that pointless?
Drem, who's Drem? You're speaking to...
Lumber. Oh.
Jack! Like a powerful tree rising from the dust, Jack represents the fertile soil enriched by the cycle of life and dust. Truly a hero for the dustbound. And in the opposite quarter, in her beatdown debut, the nefarious waiter on wedge. Will she be able to choke out Jack's growth until he's nothing but a shriveled husk? Or will Jack lumber away with the crown? Find out tonight on Dustbound Beatdown.
Oh, wait, sorry.
Are you sure about this? Drem, I don't know if I'll be any good.
You'll be great, Nova. Just follow my lead. Together, we'll raise the crowd's hype like never before. Nova, when you shoot blocks at me, keep the shoot button held down. Release the button when it's near me to pull your punch.
You didn't pull a punch. You didn't pull a
I
punch
tried.
again.
He did it.
I did it. I do it when he's like on the other side of the ring.
Yeah.
Aw.
Throw the chair.
Throw that chair! Throw the other chair!
More chairs! And you gotta have that like almost exact in order to. There we go. Pull your
I think
punch
it's more
exactly.
of like an AoE.
Okay, I think I might be getting the hang of it.
There you go, there you go.
On a roll.
You lost the roll.
Yeah, I lost
yeah,
it.
it's tradition instead of
Fell on the
words.
ground. Oh god, there's dust everywhere.
Yeah, because like there are times I'm letting go, but and shooting in the wrong direction. There's times that I'm letting go, but like I'll let go and then it'll still hit him anyways.
I can't say for certain. I feel like you're probably gonna have a bit of a delay because of the TV.
Probably.
Oh,
I-
the TV should be that much.
Going from the computer to the TV on a mirror.
Should be fine. Shouldn't be any delay, really.
Alright, Darius says you're just bad, I guess, Robbie. Sorry.
Because like a
I think it's
then,
mostly just
like
a
a-
distance thing.
Because, like, it's one of those, like, I'm letting go whenever it's, like, right next to him here. But if I let go and it's, like, right here, it's usually better. So,
Yeah, just probably need more distance.
but if I do too soon, then it just disappears.
Don't forget, you don't have to, like, actually hit them.
Yeah, it just goes next to him. Like I said, it's more of like an AoE.
There you go.
Whoa, the Raider on, which is hit Lumberane Jack with a staggering series of blows. Can he come back from such a pounding?
Alright, Nova, my turn. When my attack is near you, press the shoot button to convincingly take the blow.
Ack.
Ick. Ick. Yeah, this is very AoE.
Well, this part's just
Yeah, this part is just
buttons.
press the button it says. Ooh, now this is what I call wrestling.
Volume
Time for
27.
Grand finale. Shoot me and I'll deflect it. Then press the button that does. Press
the
it
shoot
before it
button
hits
before
you.
it hits you. Yeah.
I had to process what I was reading for a second. Close, close. A little early, a little early.
There we go.
You die!
Amazing deflection from Lumberane Jack! As we run down for the count, the crowd goes wild!
Yeah, woo! You
speed.
I know it's supposed to be a spider that's
Woodman.
announcing, but it just looks like a monkey on a string for me.
Same
be.
thing.
Sure.
Nova, you okay?
Rub's tummy.
Yeah, that's just for food, Nova. You know what? Never mind. Keep doing that. With the first match over, Nova leaves the ring and pays Elegy a visit at her field.
I need more soup.
Oh, brave Nova.
Almost.
Bravissima.
Thank you, Elgie. I'm glad you were there to see it. I didn't really understand what Drem first asked me to do. Or, yeah, to do it. But once I was out there...
You are a natural. You.
Are you alright?
I need to tell you something, Nova. Remember when you first arrived here and we unearthed Beatrix Ruta? One day sooner or later, each of us here will return to dust. That is, of course, why we are called to the Dustbound.
Okay.
I believe that my day is coming soon. A dust lump has been growing upon my shoulder. Beatrice experienced something similar near the end.
No, Elgie, that's all my fault. It's my job to keep this from happening. If I were able to clean this place, if I could just...
Nova. We Dustbound chose to live outside the power range of the center. Each of us has a reason for being here. We want to live on our own terms. We want to be more than just extensions of the center's ego.
Sentry didn't like that.
It's pissed.
I don't understand.
It's okay, Nova. We all need time to grow and figure out where our priorities truly lie. Speaking of growing, are you ready for farming? I've been slowing down lately. Hope you can pick up some of the slack.
Of course.
Nova walks into the fields. The act of weeding has become a familiar comfort to her, but today she feels the center's presence living behind her, frowning upon her leniency.
Now, Nova, you know you're supposed to be murdering everyone here.
Basically. Nova's not allowed to have thoughts. They didn't even teach her how to talk.
True.
Yeah?
Or eat.
Well, she doesn't need to eat, so
Everybody needs to eat.
not
Well, now she needs to eat.
no one in the center did.
Well, she has to, though.
Now she does because she's outside the center.
Right, because she exists.
No, because she's outside the center.
Center of what?
The center.
So you know how things have like centers?
Like a Tootsie Roll.
Yeah. This is the.
This is the Tootsie Roll?
Yeah, this is the Tootsie. All this game takes place on
No,
a
this is
singular
the opposite
Tootsie Roll.
of the Tootsie Roll. Because we're outside of the Tootsie Roll.
Yeah, this is like if you are not the Tootsie Roll.
Right, I'm not a Tootsie Roll. I don't.
Yeah.
Nobody eats me.
Well, that's the thing. You're not the Tootsie Roll, so you need to eat. But if you were the Tootsie Roll, you wouldn't need to eat.
See, now I understand. Thank you.
Yeah,
B. That helps me a lot, actually.
I get things even though Robbie was the one who came up with the Tootsie Roll. I can't believe how that actually ended up working as an
That
analogy.
worked way better than it should have.
What is it? There's a joke online that like Americans explain everything in context of like a hamburger. It was done because like someone is using it to explain like how minimum wage hasn't gone up in regards to inflation, and they used a Big Mac as the like thing to compare it with. And it was like in like 1990 you could buy like a Big Mac and a Big Mac meal for like half an hours of work, and now it's like an hour and a half of work gets you a Big Mac meal.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just people are making fun of Americans.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, this is a non sequitur. Last time I went to McDonald's, it was $15 for my order.
Yeah, man. It's no longer cheap food.
No, it's not.
If you do what I do, where you just get a bunch of McChickens, it is.
I got a McGriddle and 2 sausage burritos because, like I told you guys earlier, I got off work at like 4 o'clock this morning this week.
Sausage burritos used to be $1. Now they're $2.
Yeah.
McChickens are like $2.50 unless you get 2, in which it's $3.50.
Used to be $1.
Yep. There's no
Fucking
dollar
thing.
menu anymore.
There's not.
Well, speaking of the dollar menu, the thing about Wendy's too is like, cause you know Biggie is like they're large.
Yeah.
Back in the like late '90s, you could get a Biggie fries for $1, Biggie drink for $1, and like one of their, I think a double cheeseburger. And it'd be like $3.
Yeah. Even their $5 Biggie bag's not even like a good deal,
No.
actually.
Yeah. Great work, Nova. This is for you.
A flower? Can I eat the flower?
In some cultures, it is customary to shower an excellent performer with roses. You may have lost in the ring today, but you are a champion to me.
You got a flower. Yeah, it says
Hooray.
$15 is pretty cheap for McDonald's, honestly. I rarely do under 20. See, again, I specifically go there to get cheap food, so I just get a bunch of McChickens.
But even if I get cheap food, I get a fuck ton of cheap food.
sure.
Yeah.
Like, I want to say I get like $10 roughly, and that's for like getting like 4 McChickens and a McDouble.
That's fair. That's a good amount of food.
Yeah. Or 3 McChickens and a McDouble, sorry. You have
My
to keep
problem
it an even
is,
number.
though,
You want fries.
not even fries. I want a drink every time.
See, you can't do that because it's not $1 for a drink anymore.
It's not a drink. I know.
Which is stupid because it still costs them 2 cents to give you a drink.
It's
Right?
bullshit.
Like, I feel like if from now to the heat death of the universe, a McDonald's large should be $1 because like
Yeah.
it cost them nothing.
Yeah.
I think it costs them less now than it used to cost them to make a drink.
Actually,
Probably.
you want to know something fun?
What?
McDonald's puts a lot of effort into making the perfect soda.
I disagree.
No, they really
No, they do.
They bring in their own filtered water. They have a whole huge filtration system and soda system that they perfectly measure out. They have a cooling system for the syrup, the water, and all of the components within the machine itself. Like, they go through a lot of effort to where the Coke or Sprite you get from there is the best Coke and Sprite you could ever possibly have.
I disagree. They all taste normal sodas.
Disagree.
Yeah. I think they're spending too much time when I could go to Wendy's and get basically the same diet soda.
It's worse. Well, that's your problem. You're drinking diet soda. It all tastes like shit.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that. Like their Sprite in particular, apparently, on top of being chilled syrup, apparently goes through like 4 different kinds of
is that why
filtered water.
people like are like, oh, the McDonald's Sprite hits different?
Yeah.
It does hit different.
I disagree.
It just has that better burn.
I think it was me who did this.
Yeah, it's just like a girl valley
Well,
girl.
well, if it isn't the wheel witch. Ooh. Double dub. Deep dubs. So Drem got you to wrestle, eh? Sure. Didn't know you had it in you. Dang, I guess we all contain multitudes. Possibly literally, like little people inside. Explain your weird job to me again. Am I having a stroke while reading that?
Yeah, I felt
Okay.
like I didn't understand any of that, man.
It's just implied Nova is like try to explain what she does to these people, and that just makes no sense because it's like I shrink down and try to
Clean.
And clean dust.
clean
Yeah.
dust out of people who have a bunch of tiny people in them.
I've been meaning to get into wrestling. Can't believe you did it first. Dang. You lit a fire under my buns, D. Dubs. But you'll be the one who's toast. Practically my trash talk.
Practicing.
Or practicing my talk.
Practically my trash. That's arguably true too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This is practically how I talk shit. Oh, you already read that one.
Yeah, I did. I wasn't sure if you had something new to say.
Ruh-roh, Raggy?
I think very few people say much else here. I didn't even know that slug person told you more things than the one, honestly. The only ones I think probably say more are like Drem and Elegy. Great show today, Pizza Puff.
Pizza Puff.
I think it's like a pizza pocket
But in a puff instead?
or pizza, but wait,
Pizza roll?
pizza roll. There we go. I think that's probably a pizza puff.
I could could see it.
Maybe
It's
stromboli?
puffy. Stromboli? That's pasta.
No, it's not. Wait.
Yeah, you're thinking of a calzone, I think, Robbie.
No.
No,
Definitely-
I think you're thinking
No,
of
no,
Italian-
Stromboli's where you just like have pizza.
Yeah, it's
crust
like a whole
rolled
bunch
into
of
a
pizza
center.
toppings inside of like a pizza crust, and then you just dip it.
What? No, stromboli sounds like pasta. That's
It's
pasta.
no, it's no.
You'd probably think of stroganoff.
That's what I was thinking about stroganoff.
Gross.
I'm a dust.
But it is your
man,
house.
Yeah. I mix the dust with the binding agent and paint pictures of people.
Yeah, that's stromboli.
Plants.
Oh shit, that's just great.
Stromboli's delicious.
Stromboli
Actually,
looks-
I've made
yeah.
it a couple
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
They're pretty good. When they're made correctly, they're pretty good.
Indeed.
See, this guy agrees.
Yeah, he gets it.
Stromboli is just a fancy hot pocket. No, it's a very different flavor.
Very.
Yeah.
It doesn't have any. Sauce
Yeah, it has
in
no sauce in it.
Which I guess calzones also don't really need sauce in them either.
It depends on the
pizza-
calzone. Some
Yeah, that's
calzones
fair.
do have sauce, some don't.
Yeah,
I
well,
pref-
that's what I mean. Like, it's not a you don't like
It's
a
not
calzone
guaranteed.
doesn't just have the sauce.
Yeah. I much prefer a calzone with sauce inside than without.
Depends on the calzone. I used to think that, but like, there's a place here, and like, it's just cheese and toppings, and it actually tastes better than any calzone I've had in other places.
But you get like marinara on the side to dip.
Yeah, of
right?
course, yeah.
Okay, yeah. You're
But,
not
like-
a monster. Okay.
it tastes better.
Guessing I'd be doing my right.
You put fucking stromboli in your sauce in your stromboli.
What?
You put fucking sauce in your stromboli or what?
I would dip it?
That's why is it okay to do that, but not the calzone?
I just feel like a calzone needs sauce. Like I need a little ooey gooey inside of it.
That's what the cheese is.
The cheese is good.
Cheese is
It
good.
just has extra cheese instead of a sauce.
You know what?
Actually, now, do like sauce calzones have cheese in them?
They have to.
I feel like, yeah, they have to.
You have to have cheese in a calzone, or else it's just shit.
Or else it's like a weird ravioli at that point.
Yeah, and yeah. Actually, then you're making a giant ravioli.
All right, Robbie, what's today's right?
Today's right is yellow and A. Brought to you by the letter A. Yellow like a yolk. A to represent beginning. Truly an auspicious role. Something is growing. Beginning. Perhaps Palicide's body was broken, but now she may be reborn here in her haven. See palmist. Psalmist. That's what it is.
Depends how you want to say it. Dry has changed how he says it each time, I think.
Yeah, I really have.
Taught that everything in the land has
Thank
always existed, not in the same form across time. I was born after all, but some, Nova essence must have always existed, just as Palicide still exist in my heart. This is how I know she will return. Damn it. Damn it.
You were
You're
left alone for a reason.
Learn to rely on yourself. She's being real hard about herself with this because this bridge is all fucked up.
She has basically just gained sentience.
Yeah.
What else do you do other than just hate yourself once you do?
Useless,
stop.
Nibbles, useless!
The hates never stop.
Why do you think teenagers always struggle so hard? That's when you gain sentience in life, basically.
It is, and you're just immediately horny. Well,
No.
not you.
Yeah.
You don't count.
Like all of your... there we go.
Hey, it's your rose. Oh. But you just ruined it.
I don't know why
immediately.
it threw it right away that time, but... Today I received a rose from Elegy. Elegy, my friend. That's to say... As the rose falls away, I remember that glory and adoration are but distractions from my purpose. People's feelings will blow about like petals in the wind, but the center remains true across time. Thus I must follow its path, and not my own vanity.
It's deep. It's deep, Nova.
Days pass. Soon Nova's second beatdown arrives. Her much hyped rematch with Lumbering Jack.
Amen, brother! But yeah, being a teenager sucks.
It really is.
You feeling limber today, Kolozaki?
Is that food?
Kozlowski?
Look up that food real quick, Robbie. Or Jiraiya.
Kolozki. Let's see.
Ready for...
Gotta wait for Dry to look up whatever the hell this food is.
Polish-filled cookies, a rich crust made with cream cheese and butter, filled with your favorite fruit jam, perfect for Easter.
That sounds really good.
That actually does sound pretty
I
good.
think I've had this before, actually. I think
On
my
Easter?
grandma's made these cookies.
Really?
Yeah, I think you've had these cookies from my grandma.
I think I have
Show that to
actually.
me.
Looks like pigs in a blanket.
Can you see it?
It's pigs,
Looks
pigs
like
in a
pigs in a
blanket, but
blanket.
fruit.
Yeah, it's
Sounds
fruit
And
in a
the-
blanket.
Yeah,
I don't think I've had it, but it sounds good.
yeah.
Yeah, my grandma makes these. They're delicious.
We need to make one,
Ready for
or find someone who can make them for us.
Yeah.
One or the other.
I happen to be married to somebody who's very good at baking.
your
That
big
is fair.
win.
I'm ready.
It's the very match between a rubber and jam. Sorry.
Yeah, your voice went way
Lumber
different.
and
than-
Jack and his ever so persistent rival. Waiter on which Jack's been on a roll lately. Could the wily witch possibly oust him from his throne? Find out tonight on Dustbone Be Down.
I always like that Drem just looks like Woodman.
Yeah, it does.
Hey, you did it.
Forget we're not a baby tutorial anymore.
Nope, this is the real shit, and also arguably easier because you don't have to do a bunch of timing.
I think he still does.
It's not to do with timing, but like
Not like all of that timing is what I mean. I really do think it's easier to do this than to have to do like 7 in a row.
Fair. A very intense back and forth battle tonight, folks.
He's really slowed down. I think he's off the coke.
this Coke dealer just wasn't in today.
Hard to tell who will come on top. Come up on top, rather.
Who's top and who's bottom today, folks? I was gonna joke like, could you imagine that's how announcers are, but that kind of is.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's just wrestling is just kind of innuendos.
Yeah.
Blam. Trade blows.
That was too soon.
Yo, Robbie's doing animation cancels over here.
Yeah, throw that chair. Fuck yeah.
It's a what was it? Walisade witch?
This time, dodge after I dodge. Suck me up and shoot me.
Almost.
Not even close that time.
Not even close, brother.
Amen, brother.
Suck him up, suck him up. What's happening here? The Weeder on which appears 3 seconds. Drem cannot go.
Whoa there.
Unprecedented.
Tossed out.
There he goes out of the ring. Sorry to say it, folks, but Lumber and Jack's been resoundingly defeated. The Weeder on which is the new champion.
Oh yeah. What did Drem tell me to say? Your precious hero is nothing but a side on my thorn. Now the Weederon shall reign supreme. Gwahahaha!
Great work, Nova.
Wait, there's a commotion in the stands.
Huh? This wasn't in the plan.
Nova, come quick, it's Elegy.
Oh, I guess that probably
she's dying.
would not have been said in the wrestler voice. Elegi is carried out from the stands and laid on the soft pasture moss. An anxious crowd encircles her. Give her space, Dream Kanoko cries. Noah pushes through to the inner circle. Elegi is writhing in agony and appears unable to speak. Nova's head throbs and throbs. This shouldn't be happening. This is wrong. Suddenly, what's that? What happened?
Wham! Wham!
Holy musting dust, how is this possible?
It can't be. Only the center can create life from dust. That's you, Dry.
Oh. Well, hello there, little one. Incredible! It appears that algae has created a new life form! Okay, Announcy, I'm gonna need you to take it down a notch. Oh, yes, apologies, I was in the zone.
After some time, the excitement quiets down. Eventually, Nova makes her way back to Elegy's field.
Where's Mama? Here I am.
That's you, Robbie. That's
Oh, it
lady.
is?
Where's Mama? Here I am.
Oh!
Robbie, you didn't pronounce the first thing in there.
How am I supposed to pronounce surprise face?
I think you did it.
Sure. Surprise
it.
face. Go! Quah!
Dead.
Whee!
Wow. Good job, Ashy. Nice work.
Shuffle, shuffle.
Oh, hi, Nova.
Elegy, I'm so glad you're alright.
Oh, thank you, Nova. Me too. Say hi to your Auntie Nova, Ashy Poo.
Hi. Are you sure this is safe, Elegy?
The Peekaboo game? We are dust channeling, Nova. Same as when we dig for unearthing or when Drem attacks you in the ring.
I've seen enough to know that the dust is a force of corruption.
Dust channeling is a way of life for the Dustbound. Nova, you know that we treat dust differently than the center.
Well, maybe you or Drem can handle playing with such dangerous forces, but this little one...
This little one must learn from this little one must learn what we all must learn. Damn, how much do I have to say this? That we are made of dust, that its power flows through us. That one day we will return to dust.
Is dust in this game the, like, Star Wars versions of midichlorians?
No, dust in this game is a metaphor for death.
Yeah, midichlorians.
No, other way on that one.
Death.
I have work to do.
Nova throws herself into weeding. She feels something threatening bubbling up inside, but she pushes it down, ignoring it, and works. Just regular real life.
And works.
And
Yeah.
works.
And works.
Dust has always been the metaphor for death, Sam says.
Kinda true.
Yeah. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Life is so short, so party we must.
Alright, I need to go to Hand-Free Haven.
I need to use the bathroom.
That's
If
fair.
Elegy has any lines, you both have permission to put on a bad British accent.
Cool!
Pip Cheerios. So does that mean you're cleaning the death out of things? Kinda. I mean, not literal death, but, you know.
It's almost like a... I felt like dust almost felt like a sense of, like, imperfection.
Yeah,
In this, and, like, the center is, like, supposed to be perfect, and, like, you're cleaning out imperfections of other people, because, like, a lot of them is, like, they're dealing with issues early on, and when you clean the dust out of them, it seems like their issues tend to be resolved. At least it seems that way. Like, the last one that I did was, like, nothing really got resolved. It just, you know what happened.
Sam just says, the darkness.
The darkness.
That's truly what dust is. But you... D. For,
Got the D.
for digging.
Got the red D. Today, red and D, anonymous sign. Anger, blood, death, destruction, dust. I'm beginning to realize why so many days that have passed without any sign of Palisade. No word of assurance to guide my path. It was a wretched accident that hand fruit haven was eaten by that mangy dust creature. It was a mistake that I ever met these dustbound. It felt so good to not be alone that I've allowed myself to become split up in my purpose. I have lusted over foolish fantasies for a life that could never be my own. And walk the wobbly bridge. Damn it! I should be better at this. My focus wavered. I suck at this. Doesn't help that like if you just go like right there, it just pushes you to one end. My own weakness made Palisade disappear. Ah! Damn it. Dustbound are beyond help. I'm losing myself by staying here. Or you're learning, because like you were born. It feels like time has passed at this point. Like
It's been so. I
least,
feel
like-
like it's been at least a week.
yeah, like I'm sure this is something that like in the real world this would have been like somebody moved to a different town and like they've been there for a couple years and now they're starting to wonder whether they should still be in that town or not. But in this game, it's probably been like maybe a week.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting things to pull from it. I feel like this part in particular is very like religion kind of folk like inspired, kind of meeting people outside of your religion, how that impacts everything.
Yeah. I am Nova, the nano cleaner. I was created by the center. For a purpose, my destiny is crafted into the framework of existence. My life is not a toy for me to trifle with, not a fantasy of my own amusement. Today I pour out not a possession or a gift. Today I pour out myself.
Whee! You finally get to use the slide. The days continue to pass. Nova spends most of her time in Handfruit Haven, returning to Dustbound Village only to exchange her labor for food, as her solo attempts at farming have yielded only sickly and small fruits. She hopes she may be forgiven for these moments of weakness. Sometimes, she passes her friends in the village, former friends. Eventually, the day arrives for her next bout with Lumbering Jack.
Hey, Misama, glad you made it. Wasn't sure if...
I am indebted to the Dustbound's hospitality. I would not have survived without your help. I intend to repay that debt.
Nova, why does it have to be like this? You come alive in the ring. What's so wrong about letting yourself enjoy it?
What I enjoy has nothing to do with what is right.
Okay, well, whatever your reasons are, I'm glad you're here. We'll fight to a deadlock, then team up against the surprise challenger, okay?
Understood. Lumbering Jack has been hungry to retake his crown from the Weeder on which tonight his chance finally comes. That's right, everyone. It's time for Dustbound Beatdown. He's too close for that one.
Yeah,
Damn it.
too far. It's like this is like not wrestling music at all.
No. I was facing the wrong way for that one. There we go. Finally got it.
And here comes the chair!
A very intense back and forth battle tonight, folks. Hard to tell who will come out on top.
I don't know why I waited.
Yeah, that
so
was a
long.
delayed reaction.
This part's so dumb. Here we go. Oh, it's Kirby.
Oh, yep, this definitely is Kirby.
I'm trying to. I don't know if you still have to. I think you still have to pull your punches technically. Yeah. I was gonna say, what is this even supposed to like be in real life? But I guess because of just the rules of Dust, they could just make stars if they wanted to.
Yeah, I guess so.
When are they gonna pull out this move in WWE? You know,
Holy crap.
deflect it. It's Dead Man's Volley, Robbie. Casting party's over, nerds.
What? Who could interpret this dead standoff? Between Lumbering Jack and the Wiener on Witch, what's the big idea, masked stranger?
Also, this is the slug person.
Silence, Worm. I can't remember what I did the
It
slug
was
voice.
just the Valley.
Oh, yeah.
Valley girl.
Silence, Worm. Look at you. What a pitiful display. These anonymous whelps are your champions. Only I deserve to wear the crown, for I am your true master, and I have returned to claim what is rightfully mine. Yes, that is right. It is I, the center. Ooh! Oh! Oh!
Ah, wow, this is fantastic.
Center didn't like that. For too long, you dustbound have floated the natural order, or flouted the natural order. You roll in your filth in paradise like foolish, disgusting viruses.
Now hold on, the center. I am Lumbering Jack, proud member of the Dustbound. You better think twice before you insult my people like that.
You dare stand up to me, you puny little sapling? I could turn you into kindling with the snap of my finger.
No matter what happens to me, the Dustbound will live on.
Amen, brother!
Amen, brother. Whenever someone in New the Land chooses vulnerability over domination, they are the Dustbound. Whenever someone faces the fear of annihilation and finds new beauty and worth in life, they are the Dustbound.
Who are you to turn against my will? I created you.
Maybe you did. If you created me, then you should really understand by now. I'm my own being, compelled by my heart and my mind. You have forfeited your right to me, to all of us. By our very nature, we exist, we are beautiful, and you have no claim to us, brother.
Raw.
Amen, brother! Silence, insolent stain! This talking has gone on long enough. Prepare to fight.
Spirit bomb, brother. Leader on Rich, you and I, we are both plants. For so long we have competed for the soil to grow large and strong. But I see now, at our core, we are the same. We are triumphs of life in a cold and sterile world. I, Lumbering Jack, cannot face the center alone. Please help me. Together we can secure a future in which we may both grow.
My head.
Nova's blood runs cold. She hears the soft squelch of the writhing guams, feels the hot breath of Gustine Palin's probing tongue. The Dustbound weren't there to see Mysterio Weasel wasting away alone in a dim, disheveled room. They hadn't been born in the brunt of Brand Maligdan's endless bitter rage. Blinded by arrogance, they could never understand the true nature of the dust. See, Solomon had warned Nova about such folly. She had been warned that the Dustbound would burn and Nova with them. Who can sidestep fate?
There's no way forward but the center. Stupid, disgusting fish. What could she have been thinking?
Triple dot.
Leader on which?
Just runs.
What else can you do?
Yeah, that's fair.
Wait.
Nova, hold on. Try and do the bad.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right, yeah.
Chromco, wait, I'm sorry. I didn't know that was going to happen. I know you must have been uncomfortable. Next time we'll go over everything beforehand.
Next time? There's not gonna be a next time. I don't belong here, Drem. Isn't that obvious by now? And stop calling me those ridiculous food names.
Sorry, Nova, I'm sorry. You don't have to wrestle anymore. But that doesn't mean you don't belong here.
I came here because it was my duty. I came here for Palisade. I don't know why I let you all rope me into these ridiculous games. Maybe I thought I could help you somehow. Maybe I thought I could show you the importance of fighting the dust. Okay, hold on. Be real, Nova. You let us take you in because you wanted us. Nobody forced you to accept our friendship. Fine, you're right. It was my own mistake. I know that now. I failed Palisade. I failed. Palisade is never coming back. And I only have myself to blame. Try his back.
You grabbed beer. Yeah, we actually can. There's no cameras.
Yeah, that's fair.
Also, they can't hear him, so.
They might be able to hear him a little bit, but probably not. I can't control myself enough to stay here. I can't be trusted. I need to leave here and continue my mission. Alone.
You know, you're being a real dusting jerk. To me, to Elgie, but also to yourself.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, Drem. I'm sorry that you've been blinded by the evil that swirls around this entire village. It is crystal clear to me now. You may think that you're just playing around, but you're messing with the dust will always lead to tragedy in the end. I've seen the effects of the dust firsthand. I know where this leads. And I wouldn't be your friend if I didn't try to warn you.
If that's really how you feel, then maybe you do need to leave.
Of course. Of course it's how I feel. I am the nano cleaner. I am representative of the center. To all of the Newfoundland, it's long past time for me to stop moping around and to start acting the part.
After everything we've been through, I can't listen to any more of this. Goodbye, Nova. What did I miss?
So the another wrestling happened, and the big villain was the center.
Oh.
So Nova, very conflicted, but ultimately
Just left.
just ran out of the thing once it happened, and now we're here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nova is not over brainwashing, basically.
Okay.
And it's
No,
kind of
but-
like you said, though. It's almost like somebody who's very religious going to a town that's not religious at all.
Yeah.
Nova, I'll miss you.
Gotta walk away. Gotta run away.
I've gotta run away.
And I ran.
Nova
I ran
runs,
so far away.
runs and runs far away.
Got
from
to
the
get away.
And straight back to Handfruit Haven. And not once does she look back.
Jerk.
A real dusting jerk.
I'm so sorry, Palisade. I wasn't strong enough to fulfill the rites. Hey, who's there?
It's the baby.
Wham! Wham! No, Ash. No, put that down. Now!
Noah says sternly.
Anti-Nova, play!
Ash squeals, kicking and tripping over the sacred dice.
Stop it! You don't know what that's for!
Nova grunts as she moves towards the child. Ashby giggles and runs away.
Chase me! Chase me!
She screams. She rushes across the ritual bridge, pausing to bounce up and down wildly in the center.
Come back here! Bad Ash! You're being very naughty!
Nova cries. Yippee!
Wah! Wah!
Ash's smile fades as she realizes Nova is truly angry.
You know, naughty!
She cries. She slips down the offering chute and runs away. And now, Nova was alone.
No. No! No, 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 no!
Shame and anger flood through Nova, far beyond any measure of control. She bears her powers like a violent hurricane upon Handfruit Haven. The ritual elements are torn apart and hurled as the exquisitely carved walls. When she is finished, nothing but rubble remains. You did that, Robbie.
You
I
made
Super
that choice.
Nintendo blew it up.
Mega Man X.
I also just realized that the little church area where she was doing the rites kind of looks like a,
Pear?
not a pear, mitochondria.
That's fair.
Powerhouse of the cell.
You escaped. Now you can follow blindly once again.
Also sad because your mom's dead and she doesn't know how to deal with it.
Nova peers down the edge of the spire. Below, the dust storm quietly rages, unchanged. She tries to reflect on the past weeks, but it's all clouded by waves of anger. She feels an uncomfortable tickle in her throat, a strange heaviness in her legs, but ignores it. How could the Dustbound live like that? How could Palisade be gone? Or she can formulate an answer. The same questions loop in her head, drowning out her thoughts. What was going on? Perhaps the center had answers, but for now, Nova drags her weary body all the way back to the center sanctuary.
Exposition! Ah, awake at last. Thank the center. What happened? When I found you outside, hobbling back towards the C-note, body ravaged by dust, I didn't know what to think. Ah. Never mind. All is forgiven. I'm just glad you are back, and that the center was able to heal your wounds. You'll be pleased to hear that the cards and dust you were carrying allowed the center to clear the remaining dust storm. You may now freely explore the entirety of New Zealand. You know, it was painful for me when Palisade disappeared, and when you did as well. I must admit, at first, I thought that you had run off together in some secret mission that you had concocted without me. No, she's truly gone, isn't she? Nova, I don't blame you for hiding away for a while, but now that you're back, you won't go disappearing on me again, will you? We have to look out for each other now, Nova. My Nova. You have seen and experienced many difficult things, Nova. But look how strong you are, how purposeful. You don't understand what a blessing you have been given.
Ledges of flesh, rafters of bone, pendulous and swinging organs. You are made of bloody baggage. It weighs you down. Gravity pulling your parcels to the dirt, and yet you're an organization, a contraption of contractions. And so it is you rise instead of falling. And so it is you stand to meet your fate. As with the bloody, or as with the body,
Whoa.
so with the
The
mind.
bloody body.
As with the organs, so with the memories. I am the one who remembers the darkness. I am the one who remembers the dust. This is why I give to you the gift of burdens. Your memory is muscled flesh that pulls upon the bonework of your fate.
Do you understand, Nova? In these dark days, we must cling tightly to what is sacred. We must.
All right, Psalmist. I believe you had your say. Nova, please allow me to introduce myself. I am Sea Visionary. Let's be real, Nova. New the land is changing. Every day you see and experience new things that fundamentally alter how you relate to the world. Believe it or not, the Center welcomes this shift. I was brought on because the Center understands the necessity of a strategic realignment. It's no longer enough to follow the old moralizing about what we must or mustn't do. Let's reinvent cleaning so it strikes at the heart of the problems facing the land of today.
Sea Visionary is misguided at best. Nano Cleaner Nova. In the face of fear and chaos, integrity, not innovation, should light our path. We are merely blown about by the winds of change. Inevitably, we will lose our way.
Typically rigid thinking from the old guard. Nova, a strong wind will shatter an inflexible structure. But if we harness the aerodynamics of the mind, we can transform our baser needs and desires into something more powerful, more transcendent, and indeed, what could be a greater tribute to the sacred things, to the greatness of the Center. Today I am pleased to present the MetaClean Framework. The MetaClean Framework is a holistic user experience overhaul which will help you progress towards the fulfillment of your ultimate goal. As you go about cleaning, you can now find MetaCoins, a special currency which may be used to access the deepest secrets of the land. Spend your MetaCoins in the menu to purchase behind-the-scenes info and items from the Center's personal collection. Engaging with the exciting new MetaClean Framework is sure to enhance your investment in the world of the land.
Call now.
We also would like to present you with the MetaClean Manual, an item in which you can read to find out all of the ins and outs of your new framework.
Acquired item, MetaClean Manual.
Remember, Nano Cleaner Nova, the Center will always reward your labor of the hands of the revered in your heart. Bells and whistles aside, your mission is vitally important to the well-being of the descendants of the new land. Until we meet again.
Okay.
All right, you got the whole map to you now, Robbie.
Whee! Just go wherever?
Just anywhere. He's got it all now. He can go anywhere.
Apparently I need to go find coins.
You'll see them.
They're pretty
I'm
obvious.
sure I will.
You will see them.
I will press the console and lights up.
I'm interested. Oh!
Yep, they're
See 'em?
everywhere.
Can't not see him.
I don't know if I see them, guys.
Yeah, they're kind of hidden, you know.
Gotta back up.
Oh, hey, you can back up. Whenever I was touching the controller last week for 45 seconds, I couldn't figure out how to back up.
I was like, can you talk to all those people around the elevator? I want to see if you have to finish a quest. Oh, there it is.
Oh, Nova, you're back. How's my dear friend? Did she serve you one of her fungus tarts? Did she mention the story of her knocking over the pasta sauce shelf in the C-Note market? Oh, she wasn't there? The mailbox, fool. Did you knock? That's strange. Or strange indeed. You know, Nova, I haven't heard from her in a while. Perhaps she moved somewhere else and began life anew. It seems that this is the strongest test of a friendship bonds. Yes, perhaps this separation will be one that never ends. Anyways, thank you, Nova. You must be so busy. Please, for your trouble, take this. I hear it might be handy for you. Nova got an enhanced patch. Her maximum health while the nanoscale has been increased.
Woo!
Now, how do I get to these ones?
Jump. Jump better. I think you just gotta glide down and get them, and then you die and do it again, Robbie.
Maybe.
You can move the camera, don't forget, Robbie.
Nah, that's silly.
Yeah, no. moving a camera hasn't been invented yet. Ultimately,
That doesn't happen until the PS2 days.
Kind of.
you could do it in Mario 64. It's just bad.
Hey, yeah, you're right.
The one thing that I actually did like about Mario 64 is like when you're next to a mirror and like you move the camera in a way that like the camera should see itself, you actually do see a cameraman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was fun.
That's cute. I think that's honestly very important for. Also, yeah, you have to use them as a.
Yeah, I kind of realized that when I realized where that coin was.
Mario 64 was probably very important, or was in fact very important for contextualizing a camera to players who've never seen one before.
Yeah.
It's just, I wish it had a better camera.
I mean, I think even back whenever it was first made, it was still considered to be bad.
I mean, there wasn't much good. Tank
There's no
controls
good
were
or bad.
Tank controls were still like the standard.
Yeah.
I'm forbidden to step foot into Center Sanctuary or head out of C-Note, but I'll be watching you the whole way, whether you're going in or out. I have no preference. I just love elevators.
Fair?
So, yeah, we're at an hour and a half now.
I was gonna say, is
It's-
this a good stopping point, or do you think we should keep going?
I mean, this is as good. I just want to make sure we got through that segment before stopping.
Yeah.
Because that's obviously like a very.
I did enjoy that segment, though.
Yeah, no. I will say that's my favorite part of the game for sure. Even if it is really just a glorified cutscene.
It kind of is, but it felt needed at the same time.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I like having to watch Nova try to figure out existing. I think that's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I love Nova just misinterpreting everything, especially just Palisade made her a playground and she tried to find a higher meaning for it.
Yeah.
I think that's really cute. And it's sad because
Now she's dead.
yeah, Palisade is dead and nothing you could have done about it.
Yeah. I mean, that is one of those things that's kind of a neat little touch they put in there to where, like, she kept on doing the ritual rites as if, like, it would bring her back, and then eventually realize, like, this is all meaningless. Like, there's nothing I could have done to stop it, there's nothing I can do to bring her back.
Yeah.
And her trying to deal with the idea of that.
I think the context of Nova really is just a child, and that's a very child way of thinking, like that there is a way to fix it. But this isn't.
Just something you have to do. It's kind of a burden you just have to carry, which is why they did the whole, like, gift of burden thing, I'm guessing.
Yeah. You could just kind of explore around for coins and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now while
Yeah.
we talk about,
Do
like,
the coins matter?
There are actual upgrades you can get with them.
Okay.
And one, which I'm going to say we just should get, is to see cards.
That would be good.
yeah, that would be pretty helpful. And you jump on your head, random stranger.
I also love how they're like haphazardly thrown everywhere.
Yeah.
It's just like, hey, we found a new cool thing for you, Nova.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay.
52 card pickup. Now pack them up!
The official building. Oh, I don't get to say anything. I remember doing the official things in here and wearing official clothing.
Cool story, bro.
Also, this is why I kept asking you like pause and stuff, because I remembered having this ability basically, but I forgot you get it halfway through the game.
Nice.
Okay.
But yeah, very PlayStation thing to do. Also, arguably.
Yeah.
Here's
Just have random coins that you have to collect.
well, just like here's a very important thing, but you get it now.
Uneek. I used to hear creepy coughing from this building, but not anymore. I'm all good. I am now the unspooked.
That's what they used to call me.
The unspooked?
Yeah, then I got spooked.
That's what he called him before he watched The Exorcist.
Yep.
And then he became spooked.
It's like, hey, you see that kid in the playground? That's the unspooked. Why do they call him that? Because he can watch any horror movie and he doesn't even shit his pants.
What horror movies has he seen?
You know that one scene in Brave Little Toaster?
Hey,
Yeah.
that would fuck up any kid, I think. Honestly, that's like one of the kid's first experience with death.
Yeah. That's fun.
Hey, Rosie, a lot of people always talk about. Have either of you guys seen Watership Down, the one with all the
No, I
rabbits?
want to watch it though.
Watership Down.
It's about a bunch of rabbits. It's known for being extremely brutal, and I think it's rated PG.
Yeah, it's considered to be the most violent G-rated movie ever made.
G actually. Like there's like bunnies getting like their heads ripped off in that.
Yeah,
And like actual gore.
So, from what I was told, like the guy who actually wrote that story did fight in World War II, and he was trying to find a way to tell stories of like what happened to him whenever he was in World War II, but didn't want to actually subject them to like what he dealt with, and so he just said that it was a story about bunnies, and then eventually became the book Watership Down, which eventually became the movie Watership Down.
Maybe we should bring it to the podcast. That might be an interesting.
I would love to see that. That one and another movie that he did called Plague Dogs. I really want to watch both of those.
I wonder what Plague Dogs is about.
I bet it's about Vietnam.
I bet it's about the plague.
I don't know. I
It
feel
is-
like the plague was a lot earlier than World War II. I don't think you can
It was,
experience
but
both.
it is about two dogs that were part of a lab experiment that were, I think they were actually given the bubonic plague and then they escaped from the lab, and it's a whole bunch of people killing them, and they're not sure, they don't understand why people are after them.
For kids.
For
Kind of.
killed. For
That
children?
one's
For
PG.
killed.
For children.
For children.
From like,
Is there a horror movie called like Children and it's about a guy who just murders kids?
There should be.
I don't think so. The closest I can think of is I know that there's like movies about kids who become serial killers, but
Yeah, but that's boring.
Yeah.
That's normal.
There's also a zombie movie called Cooties starring Elijah Wood.
Is it bad?
Yeah, I didn't finish it.
Oh, that's saying something for
Yeah.
sure.
you know it's a better horror movie with Elijah Wood in it.
Zombieland.
Most of them.
I was gonna say The Good Son, but yeah,
Even in Zombieland now that I said
No,
that.
he's not in Zombieland.
Okay, who am I thinking of?
Good Son is very good though.
yeah.
Zombieland was cool.
Zombieland is good. No Elijah Wood. It's one big downfall.
That's what I think about every time I watch a movie without Elijah Wood in it.
It's like,
Imagine if it had Elijah Wood.
Could you imagine if Elijah Wood was in this though?
I'm like watching Monster House, and I'm like, what if Elijah Wood was the mocap for the house?
Just look at the behind the scenes. Like, we actually did get Elijah Wood to do the mocap for the front door.
Just the front door. He's like it's all the interviews asking him questions like, why am I don't even know why I'm here. Like, the producer's son, I guess, asked for me, and I was like, I can't turn that down. That's cute. And then I learned he doesn't have a son.
And it could be worse. Like, if you see like an an A-listed actor in a really bad movie, there's a good chance that they were contractually obligated to be in that movie.
There's a good chance that they were blackmailed too.
Yeah.
By
'Cause,
Weinstein.
Maybe.
No, there was a movie called Movie 43
I heard
42.
it's bad.
where
Was it 42 or 43?
movie 43, I think, might be 42.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's exactly the movie I was gonna talk about. Was like that movie in particular. Like most of the actors in that movie were contractually obligated because like they're like, hey, if you want to be in this movie with this other director, you got to be in this movie first.
And movie 43.
Okay.
Yeah, there was, hey, you have to be in this other thing first, or hey, you owe me a favor for this thing I did to you, or for you rather.
Yeah.
Or we
And
know
then there
what
was
you
some
did
of
on
the,
the
like,
island.
there was a couple things of like, hey, like if you don't do this, I'll tell people about this thing that you did. Like it was real shady how that they got actual actors into that movie.
Because yeah, they got some really good actors to play some really shitty roles in that movie.
Here's the thing. I think that if you cut every one of those sketches down to 5 minutes,
It would
it
have been
would
way
be
better.
extremely funny.
Yeah. I still thought it was really funny that, like, because when that movie came out, I watched it with the girl I was dating at the time, and she
Me and
was...
my brother went to premiere night on that movie.
Really?
We were the only ones in the theater.
Yeah, I can't remember if I, like, got the DVD or if, like, it was on Netflix or what it was, but, like, yeah, I watched it with the girl that I was dating when I was living in Utah, and she got super pissed over the fact that there was that whole thing with, like, the sketch with the kid that was homeschooled,
That was good.
and, like,
Is she homeschooled?
Yeah, she was homeschooled, so she absolutely hated the fact that that was in the movie. And then I talked to Dry and Rocky, who are both also homeschooled, and like, yeah, that was like the best part of the movie.
Yeah. That sketch is the
Does
funniest
Jiraiya
sketch.
count as homeschooled though? It doesn't sound like they schooled him.
I technically was
He
homeschooled.
technically was homeschooled until high school.
It sounds like he was just honed.
Yeah.
In some cases, yes.
I had books. Some of it. I had
Whether
books
he
for
read
some of
those
it.
is up for debate.
I was given school books up until 6th grade, and then from 6th to 9th, I was given nothing. So I had to just Google everything. I figured everything out by Google, which explains a lot about me.
I always remember, actually, Neil Cicierega, who made like Ultimate Showdown and like Harry Potter Puzzle Pals, he also is homeschooled, and apparently his homeschooling was just, they were like, okay, just like go research something that's interesting to you. So he just like learned a bunch of programs.
Nice.
And that's like how he became a musician.
That's cool though.
And he
I think
also
that's pretty cool.
jokes that the reason his family did it was because there was like a very successful homeschooled band that came out at the time. It was some like family band where it's like a bunch of brothers. And he jokes that that's why his parents did it.
Jonas Brothers?
No.
Oh.
He
I was
was
actually
a
gonna-
kid in like the 80s.
Oh.
Hanson Brothers?
Yeah, I think so actually.
Oh.
That's funny because they actually only had like one really popular song.
Yeah, now that- Hey, he used that song in his albums. Oh man. But yeah, that was always funny.
It's a
to me.
creepy tongue guy again.
And then he dies and we never had to talk to him again.
That's fair.
It's like, wait, where are you going? Oh, no, I like the coins. No.
They're my coins now.
It's still so funny to me. They're like, yep, coins.
Yep, there sure are coins around.
Coins. How do I get those fucking coins?
Well, there's a place you could be higher up and then glide, but could be anywhere. Could be anywhere.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not this area, so we're gonna have to move on. Or I'm also just kind of collecting until you guys like decide, like, well, that's a good place to end.
I'll let you collect to your heart's content here. I think out of everywhere, this is where the least coins are.
Yeah, but there's still coins here. God damn it.
Yeah. I'm just because I want. Actually, can you go to your pause menu real quick? Let's just see if we could afford something. So, MetaClean. Oh, card detector, 25. Oh, yeah, go get that real quick.
Okay. Just gotta go back to the meta shop now.
Hey, can you not do it there?
Oh, can you do it from the pause menu?
I think
Try
we
it.
can.
Did you not even try it?
No. Oh, okay. I thought you had to go back to the center for that.
It's so funny because like me and Robbie are the opposite. We're all literally try stuff that doesn't make any sense. And Robbie will be like, "Well, no, obviously they want me to go back to the main area."
Why they just give me a menu here and then I go back to where I can do it.
And I attribute that to just the games we like played ultimately. Where again, I play so many indie games and it's like, you think we're gonna waste time making like a hub area to shop? No, you buy it in this menu.
In comparison to Resident Evil 4, wherever like you have to find wherever the fuck the merchant is in order to buy shit.
Anyways, yay, you can now see cards on your map.
Whee!
It's great.
Also, you can buy lore if you want.
The MetaClean framework thanks you. Have a meta day.
Is that the only thing that's actually useful?
I think there's random good stuff.
Let's see what shareholder meeting is. MetaClean framework thing. Meta day.
You could afford everything, you might as
Yeah.
well. Alright, so card detector is a normal thing. Oh, the shareholders like give meta coins and stuff, I think. And or literally have information like stops. I forget which.
Explore the world to find meta info points. Oh boy, you may need to re-enter the area to
Okay,
see the meta. Son of a bitch. Okay.
If I remember correctly, that's like literally meta stuff. Like that's like stuff the devs put in about how they like designed areas and stuff,
Oh.
which I think is fucking cool. But obviously, we shouldn't just be stopping and reading a bunch of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
What's the log?
Pashmina, Pashman. Do you see the Craftian? A dog with eyes the size of towers. A cat with a tongue the length of air. Why do we reach out to find so little left to us? Why is the center hollow? Bagel wrapped in barnacles. Do everything bagels contain a kitchen sink in which to wash off all the shame of their excess? Can I please, may I please, elevate myself to the point of grass? I am a worm. I am a carrot. I am a stick. I am myself to the end of my own tether, reaching out to whoever I am and was and will be. I will ask over and over again, like a fool to be seen by her, the fragrant one, and she won't be able to understand what I am saying. I don't understand what the fuck you're saying either.
I don't think this is important. You can
Probably not. I won't be able to hear me. It's like I'm speaking through a stained glass window. I am a soft, blurry shape, shadows behind the form of Jesus, a sermon on the mount of meaningless shadow puppet shows, and now the radiators, too hot to touch, steam, and yowl, and dare the iridescent, aerated wasteland of my mind. Were they on fucking shrooms whenever they wrote that?
If I remember right, there's one log that took me like 4 minutes just to mash through.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
That felt like whenever I was reading The Green Knight. Jesus Christ.
Alright. The shop will get like filled as you go on.
Right.
I feel like there's a couple more interesting things, but like I don't think it's worth having to, you know,
go through it
grab
tonight.
every single coin. Well, I just mean like you don't worry about grabbing every coin and everything.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I think my little gamer brain is telling me to get all the coins.
That's
but-
fair. If I remember right, I collected every single coin in the game. I don't think it got me anything.
That's fair.
Good.
Troy's like, I hate
This
when
is why
people get stuff for doing cool things.
I hate when people enjoy themselves.
Welcome to part 2 of the Casino tour. Hey, you got to the second part of the tour, Robin.
Good.
This casino lake has a mysterious effect of anyone who dies in it will warp back to where they were a few seconds ago. To this day, it's only no trigger for the teleportation phenomenon in Casino. Truly, a testimony of vicious cycles of living. We cannot escape our past. It will always haunt us. By the by, have you seen my brother? I last saw him around the market, but he's easy to lose track of.
Good to know. Coins!
There you go, lore reasons that you tell for.
That feels like lore that I would put into a game for some stupid reason.
I think my favorite example of something like that is Psychonauts, because they'd like, yeah, water is just bad. Like, we're just cursed.
Yeah.
I want
Silly.
to say it's like bad for psychics or something.
No, like their family's cursed,
Oh, okay.
and they can't go in the water. So whenever you like hit water, and a like hand will come out and like grab you and just drag you under.
Yep.
It's actually really neat.
Yeah, because I have played through that game.
I love Psychonauts.
I think I haven't played the second one yet. I know that you praised the second one a
one's
lot.
amazing. The second one might be in like my top 20 games of all time. I feel like I say that all the time though.
To be fair though, the first one, like, even though it's an older game, like whenever I played it, it was still an older game. It was still really good.
The first one's like really janky but really good.
Yeah, like
the
it
second
definitely
one's
had
just like
that
an
PS2.
amazing video game.
Yeah, the second one did definitely have like the PS2 jank to it,
Which
but
is funny because it's an Xbox game.
it definitely felt like a PS2 jank to me. But that's just me, I guess.
Was there
Damn.
not a PS2 port?
I forget if there was.
I feel like there was, but-
There's like a GameCube port. There's a Steam port.
I feel like
Yeah,
there has to be a
that's where I
PS2
played it
port.
was on Steam.
Yeah. I was sad because I was like 100%ing it, and then it crashed before I could
Aw.
collect all the collectibles. I got to see the ending and stuff, but it crashed at the collectibles, and I was like, I'm never gonna want to do this
You
again.
hate to see it happen.
Yeah, I 100%ed Psychonauts 2 though, and that made me feel better.
Many people really, really, really love that game.
That game's great. It was the top 5 games of. I think it came out in 22. It's also in my top 5. I think I put it at number 3.
Wow.
I would have to see my top 5. Also, my top 5s are redundant because I don't play like 60% of the games that come out in a year.
Sometimes you don't even play 5.
I barely.
That's mostly me.
my
Like, I'm lucky if I get to play 5 games in a year.
my favorite thing is in my top 5 games of I think it was 2017. I have Hollow Knight, which is a game I didn't even get 10% through. I just put it in there because I didn't have a 5th game.
Nice.
And I also, like, gave up on that game. I have not... Hollow Knight's one of the best games I don't like.
It's really good.
I'm sad, because it's one of the few games I'm like, I really wish I liked this game, but I just don't.
Not every game's for everybody.
No.
We say
and
it all the time.
Yeah. It's just, I'm sad, because, like, I love everything about it except playing it. Like, I love the lore, I love the character designs, I love the, like, world building and stuff. I just can't get down to play it.
So for you in particular, then, that's almost a game that like would be better if you just watched a playthrough of it on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Huh.
Which is fair. I think I had a similar the Psychonaut things. I had a similar thing happen to me with the original Splinter Cell game because I got really far in the original Splinter Cell, and then can't remember what happened. I think it has like 0 cloud savings. What is that?
It's not a secret, Robbie. It's just on the other side of the wall.
Yeah, I kept on seeing it though. I was like, what the fuck is that? It didn't look like a coin at first.
That looks like a secret.
I think everyone has a game that they have that happen to,
Yeah.
basically, where it just breaks before they're able to do it.
I think it might have literally been because like even though that game's on Steam, it doesn't have the cloud saving to it, and I think I had a hard drive die on me is what happened.
Oh, damn.
And so whenever I got another hard drive, I just didn't have any progress on there, so I just watched a playthrough of like the rest of the original Splinter Cell.
I think I talked about that, where the last game on my itch bundle list that I had, I like swapped out my graphics card. Not my graphics card.
Hard drive?
No. Or I added. Well, I guess in a way I did swap out my hard drive because I bought a like terabyte one,
Okay.
and then I swapped which one was the main one.
Oh, okay.
So because that made it run faster.
Right.
Because it was a better drive. But it didn't save my progress. In fact, it stopped being able to save the video game. Because I think it's because looking it up, this actually happened to a couple people.
It's a list.
I see a person. What's going on, person?
Okay, she had to grab something.
So I looked.
go on.
I looked it up, and basically what happened is. Sorry, Liz. What happened is, it detected that I had a save, so it didn't want to like save over it, but it didn't know where the save was. It couldn't find it because it was saved onto like a specific part that technically existed but technically didn't.
Yeah.
And everything I did couldn't fix it. So there was one thing technically would fix it, which is re-swapping the drives. But that's a pain in the ass and also takes like 20 minutes to like start up the computer.
Yeah.
And also could lead to failures in the hard drive and yada yada.
One thing I felt bad about with this computer that I got, Drya, was we tried taking his info from his old computer and putting it on this one, but since it was an older computer, it used like a different format to like save shit onto it, and so it just got like weirdly corrupted trying to put his old stuff back onto this new computer. Like it
Didn't
just
work at
didn't
all.
work. Yeah, it didn't work at all. Like he had to reinstall a whole bunch of shit, and I felt really bad about that because something happened with your computer that we had to. Like, we had just got done, like, reinstalling a whole bunch of stuff.
All of it broke.
Yeah. And so...
You were in the worm.
I was in the worm. Which is weird, because I felt like I should be able to jump on top of it, but apparently not. Anyways, but yeah, like, so he, like, reinstalled everything on his computer, and then, like, a week later had to reinstall everything on his computer again, because I got him a new computer.
Did we miss any podcasts because of our equipment broke?
No.
That's crazy, right?
I think we were pretty quick on swapping it, though.
Yeah. Kind of crazy to me.
It's good kind of crazy, though. Despite all the bad crazy that happened while trying to fix that problem.
Wow, look at that thing.
So many coins.
One of my favorite things is when we had to put in the graphic cards in it right now.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
It's like,
yeah.
oh, it'll be 10 minutes. It's super, super easy. And like an hour and a half later, it's like, yeah, we just got to move all the fans.
Yeah, because, like, it's one of those, like, it should fit, but it didn't fit. And so it's like, oh, maybe if we'd move this. No. Or, no, what it was is I was going to move the radiator in it.
Yeah,
And then,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, yeah, it should fit on the top. Like, it has the fan mounting to fit on top of there. Motherboard's in the way. Like, motherboard literally covers enough to where, like, you can't put bigger fans on top of it.
It's a tiny ass little baby case.
My computer kind of has a similar thing. So, you know, I built it when you still need like a CD drive so that you can install Windows.
Right.
I like glued down the whatever that heat thing is that you put on it.
Heatsink?
I don't know if it's a heat sink. It's like a metal thing and you need like a coolant glue to put on it.
Like thermal paste?
Yeah, there's something that needed thermal paste. Anyways,
A lot of things.
it's just I remember it was like a specific little thing that I had to put on and had to put thermal paste.
CPU?
Maybe. Anyways, when I put that on, it blocked where the CD drive had to go.
What?
Definitely not
That
the
had to
CPU
be
then.
that had to have been like a thermal.
So like just because of the specific way my actual cases, though, is what I
Right.
say.
Right. Okay.
That it blocked that spot, but in a way that if I put in the CD drive first, it would have been fine. It's because I decided to try to put in second. Anyways, I just have a CD drive that every now and then I have to open up my computer and plug in directly to use.
Oh, jeez.
So I should really just get like a USB one.
That's amazing.
It was really funny.
Great.
There's so many things that were like barely working about it. My favorite is I asked someone to help me put it together. When they got there, they were like, "You're missing this piece," and I was like, "Ah, shit. Let me check the mail." It came in right then.
Nice.
So we got to build it, and then they're like, "Where's your copy of Windows?" I was like, "What?" I just assumed it like came with the PC.
No.
Oh man.
It was a lot, and then after that I was like, "All right, let me just go on the internet."
So
I didn't have anything to connect to the internet. It didn't
Yep.
come with it.
Yep.
I didn't have a Wi-Fi card.
Learned a lot, huh?
I learned so much. I had to
probably
wait,
mostly through frustration, it sounds
I
like.
had to wait a week just to be able to access the internet.
Yeah, I think for the computer that I currently have, like, despite all the things I've changed in it, when I originally got that one, and I was still using, the old computer that I eventually gave to Drya, with that one, like, I ordered all the parts off of Newegg, but because I ordered $2,000 worth of parts all at once, and they were all shipping in, the same package, I had to sign off on it.
Yeah.
And so, because of my weird work schedule, they always, like, showed up whenever I was at work. And so I think it was like the fourth time that I went to go that they tried to deliver my package and I was not home. They're like, yeah, if you're not here for this next time, then we're just gonna have to
burning it.
No, they're gonna ship it back and like give me a
Oh my
refund,
gosh.
which I really did not want. And during that time that they're gonna try again, like, because they never told me when they were going to deliver it. It was just like, oh, when it gets delivered. But during that time. Okay, I thought I saw another coin glitch through the wall again. Anyways, during that time was when I had to get my wisdom teeth pulled, and I had they told me I couldn't drive home, so I had to get a friend to help me or to drive me back home. And during that time, like, I asked one of them, like, hey, could you stay behind at my place because I should be getting a delivery package, and they won't just leave it on my doorstep that someone has to sign for it. It's like, yeah, I guess I could stay here for that. And so, while I was getting my teeth pulled, apparently, like, the guy did show up as I was getting my fucking teeth pulled. And whenever my friend answered the door, he opened the door and the guy went, oh, thank God. Because he had been there 3 times beforehand and I just wasn't home.
So
And I assume it was
dumb,
a very
though.
big package.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
It's just so dumb. Like, why can't they just schedule it with you?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, UPS was being fucking weird about it. Like, there was that.
See, this
For
is
some
why
reason, I couldn't
USPS
just, like,
is
go to
just
UPS
superior.
and pick it up. Like,
It's too expensive.
maybe. I don't know. It was a whole big weird thing.
I was so pissed because, like, when
I'm
my
s-
roommate was moving in, we had to get like furniture and stuff shipped.
Yeah.
They just lie. They just say like, "Hey, we tried to show up."
Yeah.
No, they fucking did it. I'm home all day.
Yeah.
One time they like rang the doorbell and like they were gone by the time I opened it. I was
So,
right
like, they
there.
rang the doorbell and walked away.
They rang the doorbell and like they didn't even have the package. They didn't even bother to try to deliver it.
Yep.
Such
Wow.
a piece of shit. I hate it.
Yep.
And I don't blame the workers because like they don't have time.
There's
Ultimately.
like 30 seconds per package.
Yeah. I remember packaging got really, package delivery got really weird during the pandemic because there was a handful of times that, like, I tried ordering something off of Amazon because I couldn't get it anywhere else, and, like, they would deliver it, but they always delivered it to my neighbors, even though, like, because, like, I would just, like, hear a knock on my door and then look at the package, and the package had the wrong address on it, and then I go to that address and my package is sitting on that doorstep. And, like, they would just deliver, like, 6 or 7 packages all at once because, like, everyone delivered something, they all got shipped that same day. But, like, they never dropped it off at the right place.
Yeah, I mean the trick is just they literally don't give you enough time.
No, they don't. And, like, I honest to God, do not blame the Amazon delivery drivers. Like, they had a lot to deal with. Like,
Yeah.
well, they still have a lot to deal with, but even more so during the pandemic, they had a lot to deal with.
Yeah, they didn't like hire more people or
No,
like,
they just-
found a way to do it. bit more. They just are like, nope, you have the same amount of time to deliver the same amount of packages.
Yeah, it's actually another thing too. Is like, because there's a national blood shortage, and apparently it's like one of the worst ones we've ever had. The thing about it is apparently it's just a pain in the ass to donate blood now. Like they're
Why don't you go ahead and
super,
stay there,
super.
Robbie, and we'll just go to the main menu while we keep talking.
Yeah, that's fair. But it's like they're super short-staffed. So like somebody who's there to like donate blood and try to like do something nice, they're usually there for like 2 hours because they're waiting to like go and do their thing. I guess title screen.
What is Return to Entrance 3D only? Oh, never mind. I figured it out.
Good job.
Yep.
Good job.
Thank you.
But yeah, like it's one thing that they're not talking about. Like they're complaining about how like there's this huge shortage, but they're not talking about the fact that they don't have enough people to deal with the donations that are coming in.
It's the same with the worker shortage. It's just they're not actually fixing the problems.
No, they're just complaining about it. But yeah, that was Anodyne 2 for tonight. It's super late here.
I didn't actually remember how long that segment was, so I'm glad it was only an hour and a half. Which
Yeah.
probably meant it's more like 45 minutes if you're not voicing
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that part a lot.
It's a really cool part.
It's fun.
That's the best Jiraiya's given this game so far. Yeah.
Yeah, because they had a wrestling thing.
It was fun. I think board games need wrestling. I think just life needs more wrestling.
Agreed.
That's why when I make my my Magical Girl series, the Magical Girl just does luchador stuff.
Like her powers are in different luchador masks.
No, she just does luchador stuff. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
unrelated to the Magical Girl aspect.
Nice.
I was gonna say, weirdly enough, that means you might like at least certain aspects of the Lisa games.
I bet I would love the Lisa games if I gave them a shot. I just haven't.
That's fair.
I'll eventually do it.
I have the Lisa games.
I would buy them because I think
Oh,
they deserve money.
yeah, that's fair. The guy who made it did a really good job with the games.
Yeah, I think he has like a pseudo remake, pseudo remaster.
Yeah, he did
that
like
he's
a
doing.
weird remaster of the game. The only thing that's really different is it now works on PS5 and Xbox Series X.
And the PS5 version's inferior because they had to censor a ton of shit.
Really?
Yep.
Hi.
Because Sony's a piece of shit, quite frankly.
That's fair.
Is it like suicide or sexuality?
Yes.
Yes.
Super. That's
Yeah.
Lisa.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fucked up things in that game, but like it's also done with 2D sprites. Like there's literally a joke in the game of like, get it, it's funny, you burned orphans to death.
Yeah. Sony has a huge thing against suicide. And
Yeah.
stuff.
So
Yeah.
there's that. One of the things is the main like the pill things like happy pills and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
The
forced
Joy.
them to, Joy. They had forced them to censor it. They had to call it like soda,
That's stupid.
and it kind of breaks the
Yeah, that
narrative.
breaks the entire fucking story.
So,
Now I'm mad.
Don't play the
Yeah, don't play the
version.
PS5 version of it. Like
They wanna
it's
try it.
on Steam.
I'll be so pissed, so pissed, because you'd be like, the story doesn't make any sense.
But yeah, what was it?
The remake or whatever.
Yeah, the remake of it. It works on PS5 and Xbox Series X, and apparently there's a new secret boss
Yeah, let's
that
see
kind
what
of
it is.
goes back to the original game that came, or the original Lisa game.
Undertale's like one of my favorite examples of that because every time they ported Undertale, they added a new thing. So like the Xbox got like a new room that just had a bunch of like jokes about Xbox stuff. Like they were like, oh yeah, here's the microtransaction room, and like you could just gamble.
Nice.
And it raised the rating on that version. 'Cause it's
No, that makes
gambling.
sense.
The Switch one, they added an entire new boss that like, so the dummy, you remember the like ghost dummy?
Oh yeah.
That just has a new boss and just like they take over a Mad Mew Mew dummy, which is the anime that Alphys always talks about.
Right.
And by doing that, like, just made like trans representation in Undertale. There's that. Oh man, I try to remember a bunch of others. Every time they port it, they add a new thing, though.
Okay.
There's
Shovel
things that
Knight
I
did
am-
that too.
There's things I'm curious like how the console ports handle some of the stuff for Undertale. Do they just not have it in there
Like
at all?
control wise, or
I guess so. Like, I assume you're talking about like how it like shuts the game down. Every now.
Yeah.
If I remember right, it just boots you to a title screen because that's
Mm.
just the best they could do.
Yeah.
Now I'll save that because I was about to talk about a game, but I think talking about potentially playing it, so I'll save that for.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that's usually how it does it, and then like the save thing is kind of weird too, if I remember right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Cool.
Undertale's neat. Anyways, so it's so late.
Yeah, it's pretty late here.
Pretty late.
Yeah, you go to bed, Sam. Jeez. If you guys want to get a hold of us, we have a link tree, linktr.ee/LOIP. Gives you a link to our Instagram. Gives you a link to our podcast stuff. New episodes every Thursday.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ooh, sorry. And Twitch stream and Twitch archive. We got every Wednesday, every Saturday, most Mondays. We play video games. Mondays, Rando Fidos.
We'll see Mondays going forward, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
He's been assuring me he can do it.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll look forward to that. Mondays is very up in the air. Wednesday, me be back.
You be back?
I should hopefully be back. My internet died last Wednesday, so I was playing Frog Detective, which is funny, and apparently I wrote it.
Yep.
And Saturday, Ravi will still be playing Inner 2. I'm gonna guess 2 more streams.
Okay.
Depends how good he is.
3
Fair.
more?
Yeah, maybe 4. Maybe
See.
4.
I don't know, because again, like, so you have more area, but it's easier to get cards. I think most of the segments are shorter, but there's one that's a lot longer. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
I don't expect it to be too much. Plus, Dry doesn't get to complain because Rogue Legacy is our longest series.
Yes. 28 hours, baby.
Let's go.
So yeah. Hopefully we'll go to that. I'm glad that Robbie's still enjoying it.
Yeah.
This is I do really like this segment. It's such a nice like change of pace.
The story kind of went from like, okay, this is just a thing that's happening, to like being super, super insightful, which I'm really getting into.
I will say the story is more interesting now that your Nova has an actual voice. Nova's an actual character. Not
Yeah.
just
The
avatar for the
the
player.
idea of kind of growing into what you thought you were supposed to be into what you actually are is super interesting to me too.
So yeah, well, that'll be that. So if we'll see you guys on the next time. Hey, if you're on the archive, go follow our Twitch. We're so close.
So one
So
away.
close, so close. to
Just
our next
one.
goal. Oh man, but we'll catch you guys another time and have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.